Good morning, guys. It is Monday, so I usually do my filming on a Sunday, and this is my morning look. Fresh? No. Just basically took the kids to school, and in between the oldest and the middle one, I had 30 minutes before she had to go to school, so I just stopped at the grocery store really quick and get some few items. Hubby and I and the kids went to Costco and spent like $182 at Costco, but Costco is our bulky items that we need for about a week or a week and a half. I can't go to the store every day now. I have to designate a day, and it will usually be a Saturday or Sunday to where I can do all my errands of Target, of grocery store, of Costco, and all that stuff. So Sunday was Costco. Yep, Sunday was Costco. And then today, really quick, was just the grocery store. So I wanted to film a couple of stuff today. So the first thing I'm going to do is what I got at the grocery store. And I'm not feeling so good. Everybody's had the stomach bug all week. First, my oldest daughter had it, and then the youngest daughter, and then now my husband has it, and now I'm also not feeling good as far as I know that I'm gonna get sick. I just can tell. So I got when I feel like I need to let it out in a sense. I don't want to, Sprite is actually good. I give Sprite to the kids, but other than Sprite, I'll also get this. It's the sparkling natural mineral water. And the reason I get this is because I don't want the sugar in the soda, but I want the fizz. So I call this the soda water. Because after drinking it, it makes us burp. And actually that's sometimes when we don't feel good, that's all we need is we need to just burp. So I got that. It's pretty loud. I got my kids their cookie snacks. Snickerdoodle, Pepperidge Farm, Nantucket dark chocolate. This is for my two older ones for their school. And then, as a request all the time from the kids, they love their Honeycrisp apples. This is not organic, and this is the video that I'm going to show you today. Honeycrisp apples, a pound in the supermarket today was $2.84 for a pound of apples, and those are the only apples I really get other than the Granny Smith one. The reason I do get the Granny Smith one is for juicing, which I'm going to try to do today. Cucumber for my water, but also I wanted to juice, so I might use it for juicing as well, but I normally use my cucumber for my water. And one lime. My lime again is just for the juicing. And then this is my mint for my water, but I'm gonna try to incorporate it to a juicing recipe. So there's my mint. And again, none of the stuff I purchased today are organic. Down the street from me, which is really close, is Winco's. They don't have the best produce at all. But it is the closest grocery store to me. The next one is about 5 minutes down the road, and I did not have time for that this morning. Ginger. This is for juicing as well. But ginger is actually really good for you if you have sore throat. So if you guys are sick, this is an Asian remedy. I'm Filipino. So there's a recipe that my grandmother used to make, and I think my mom also made it. It's ginger soup or ginger broth. When you have a sore throat, or for if you wanted to be a singer, old folks, they'll probably, but this is really good. Ginger is really good for your throat. Strawberries, not organic. They didn't have any organic stuff. And actually it smells so good though. That's why I bought it, because I could really smell it. And carrots for juicing and for snacks. And I'm going to have to keep an eye on my camera, because I actually did my Ipsy video Friday, which now I'm going to have to redo because my camera stopped in the middle of it. So let me check on the camera, make sure everything's good. I don't mind my head being cut off. I'd rather actually have my head cut off. The video I made Friday, you guys saw the whole me, the whole me, you know, inches above my head. But I don't know. There's no need to see me. There's just the product that I'm showing you. That's all you guys need to see. So let me clear this out, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I prep up my fruits for my fruit bowl, especially the apples, because the kids, once they see the apples in the fruit bowl, they'll just tend to grab it, even though I asked them to wash it first, but they'll just grab it and take a bite. So let me check on the camera. All right, before I wash, I think I'm over here because I switched it. Before I wash all the herbs, the vegetables, or the fruits that I got from the grocery store, and I do wash them because of the fact that they're not organic, especially the strawberries. But I was actually going to show you guys, I was thinking of what to film today, and last night I'm like, okay, well, I need to go get fruits because I want a juice. And I know my head is cut off. I'm purposely having my head cut off because I want you guys to be able to see this. But I wanted to actually wash my fruit in vinegar. And then I'm like, okay, well, they're gonna think that I'm either weird, or the fact that I'm showing them something that's not correct, or that's not how it's supposed to be. So then I had to do a research on it, because I use vinegar for everything. This is a Costco vinegar, and it's right here. I purchased this in, gosh, September, maybe September. But I clean everything with vinegar. And here's a good example. This is what I use to spray all around the house. This is probably 2 parts vinegar, 3 parts water, and then 1 part, just so that it doesn't smell all, you know, because the vinegar scent is really strong. Just so that it doesn't have a strong vinegar scent, I add about half a part, or maybe a part, just depends, of fabric softener. And this is the only reason I put this, is because I love Gain softener. It's really, really strong scent. It recommends a full cup. I only use half a cup, but that's the reason that I add that in here, is just for better fragrance, so that it doesn't smell like the vinegar. But I use this on everything. You know, I'll spray it on, you know, on stainless steel like that, and then I'll just get a sponge that I use. I don't really like to use sponge, but I'll use paper towel. I'll bring paper towel, and then I'll wipe it around. And this, to me, disinfects it, because I feel that vinegar kills everything. And the reason I use this is because I know that they have this product, Febreze Extra Strength, and I love to use this. Don't get me wrong, I love to use this. This is $5, and within a week it was already here. So this will go by really quick, and I don't want to spend $5 when I'm just actually, you know, disinfecting and cleaning my home. I do use this when we have company over, because I don't want them to smell the vinegar smell. But this is just for me to put, you know, to spray on fabrics or curtains or pillows around the house, and especially around my dog's bed area. I will have him play outside in our terrace, and then I'll spray around the walls. I'll use this to spray around the walls, or I'll take out I'll take out his bed area and spray this around the flooring of it. You know, remove his bed, and then it will really freshen the house up with a good smell. But I usually use just this. So this is only when visitors come, so that our house doesn't smell like really the vinegar scent. But this is what I use as an everyday house cleaner. I use it because like I said, you know, everybody's starting to get sick. So I sprayed it all over around the bathrooms, the door handles, the walls, you know, just use this, and then use my paper towel of, you know, wiping it down. But this to me really works well. I don't have to deal with the chemical effect of it. It's just basically the vinegar, the water, and well, you do have the chemical effect of the softener, but I only use a little bit, and it's just to deodorize. So I don't think it's gonna hurt that much, since I'm not actually putting it on food. Okay, And then of course, since everybody got sick, my door is actually open right now. So that's the reason I brought that up, is because I wanted to use vinegar to wash my fruits today. So I thought you guys might say, Diane, you're crazy. You can't be doing that. Well, I Googled it. Produce Washing 101, How to Clean Fruits and Vegetables. This is by Rachella Morgan from Google. Washing your produce may seem like plain old common sense. After all, who wants to eat dirty melons or gritty spinach? But while enjoying the purest taste of our produce is important, the real reason that we should be motivated to wash it is to maintain good health and avoid getting a food-borne illness. And guess what? How she says to clean it. Okay, it says, before you wash or soak your food, wash your hands with antibacterial soap, which I have. Okay, don't use any soap or detergent or bleach or toxic chemicals to clean your food. Okay, it says they will leave a residue of their own on the surface. Consider cleaning your fruits and veggies with distilled water. Consider cleaning your fruits and veggies with distilled water or a diluted vinegar solution of 1 part vinegar and 3 parts water. Oh, so if you don't have distilled water, you can use vinegar water. So 1 part vinegar to 3 parts water. Yay. See? It's on Google. I can use vinegar. But the other thing that I wanted to show you guys is that remember when I first did my video of my strawberries and my yogurt? And I had told you guys that I watched Dr. Oz, and one of the worst fruits to buy of not being organic is the berries. Strawberries is one, like strawberries and raspberries. And the reason is because, let me get you a better strawberry to look at. But the reason is, when we look at strawberries, you see all the pores? The chemical pesticides easily goes in there and goes onto our fruits. That's one of the reasons why I like to buy organic berries. But if organic is not available, I'm not going to stop myself from getting strawberries for the kids. What I do, I wash it anyways, but with the berries, I triple wash kind of thing. So I think we can get sick from anything, but as long as we handle it well when we first get it before serving it to our families, is the best resource to do, rather than just saying, oh, I'm buying organic. I don't have the money for organic. What if you don't have the money for organic? But still, we should be able to eat healthy food, right? Then just wash it, just be aware that pesticides and all sorts of chemicals are being used on our food, so that we should take have more effort in ourselves to clean it before we serve it to our families. But different strokes for different chokes. Because fruits and vegetables aren't all alike, each type demands a different method of cleaning. Fruits with stems, which is apples, pears, and peaches. Since bacteria and dirt are usually trapped at the blossom and stem ends of the fruit, it's best to cut off ends after rinsing. Oh, okay. Fruits with rinds, oranges and avocados. Even though you're not going to eat the rind, wash the skin and rub it gently with a brush. I've always been doing that. I've always thought, like, especially melons. Melons, I'm like thinking anything that grows on the ground is a good bacterial borne fruit kind of thing. So especially the melons, because even though we don't eat the rinds, when we get the fruit, it's laid out on the ground, and there's feces and bacteria, all that stuff on the ground. So then I'm always washing it first, rubbing it with my hand, so that when I cut the knife, because when you cut the knife, the tip of the knife goes straight to the outer core of the rind, and then when you cut it, it goes right through the fruit. So then if you have a born illness or a foodborne illness or a bacteria that's touching the blade of the knife, then it's going straight into the fruit, and then you're not washing it, and then you're basically just eating it. So, all right, let's go ahead and start with the vinegar. I'm gonna actually soak my strawberries in this bowl, and then I'm gonna use 1 part vinegar to 3 parts water. And I don't need a lot of vinegar, so I think that the cap is actually really good. And I'm not gonna really measure it. I'll put 2 caps in there. So I'm gonna let it soak. And vinegar is not gonna hurt the fruit. So I'm gonna do a quick wash. Oh, I wanted to show you guys my find for the week. So we went to IKEA Saturday. So I'm just doing a rough rinse of my strawberries, and then I'll put into the vinegar and water bath. And then I'll just let that soak while I'm cleaning up my other veggies. And I did check on my camera and it wasn't recording, so I actually think I need to return the camera now. But I've had it for like 2 months though, I don't want to return it. So just a quick wash or rinse before I put it into the water and vinegar bath to soak. And then I'll keep this because this is where I'll put the strawberries back in. Add more water. And since there's a lot of water in there, there's more than 3 parts, I'll put a little bit more. Like I said, it's vinegar. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt it. Look what I got at IKEA. $3. And I thought this was so perfect. Actually, hubby did. Hubby wanted to purchase this. I'm like, oh, that's just junk, you know. $3. He's like, but it'll be good. And sure enough, it is. So it goes over the sink. So I got my cucumber. I'll do a rough wash on that because when I dry up the strawberries, then I'll go ahead and use I'll use some of the vinegar and water. Out of that, we'll actually redo another one. I'll use the bowl to soak up more of these stuff. But this is my mint. I love mint. Just smells so good. So these are just basically my rough wash. I always take out that's how I know I wash the apples, and I teach my kids. You guys know I wash the apples when the stickers are off of the apples. This is so convenient. I don't know if you guys can see it, but look at all my stuff in there. Hubby is such a good hubby. He forced me to get it at IKEA. I wanted to show you guys the mirror that I finally got. Yes, I got my PJs on. My viewers are from my YouTube told me that my viewers were 97% women. So I'm in my pajamas. 97% women. The only 3% male that are watching is when I put my Vitamix recipes on, I bet you. It's not when, you know, cleaning my purse, organizing my purse and all that stuff. They're not interested in that. They're just interested in the Vitamix recipes. But I got 3% male viewers. That should be good. This is a root. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it. It won't hurt. Water will not hurt anything. So, just rough wash and to my hands, and then while I'm doing that, check on my camera.